Oh, we're excited about this. Both of the Salvatore brothers are back from the undead to celebrate a variety of things, including National Bourbon Heritage Month. We'll get to that in a second. They have their beverages in hand. It's Ian Somerhalder and Paul Wesley. Gents, it's great to see you both. Congratulations to you both. We're going to get to the biz in a minute, but let's talk about showbiz first. You know this. Any title that is familiar, Vampire Diaries among them, has this extra value to it now. Literally, we could play this on repeat. They're rebooting everything. Would you guys be interested?
Well, spoiler alert, I don't know if I'd be able to do it because I'm on the show. But apart from that, I think, well, go ahead.
I would do it. I would do it if I could play Stefan for a day. They are rebooting everything. And by the way, it makes sense because these are huge economic engines for studios and companies. But I think we're just two old men now.
Yeah.
You know, just like two crotchety old men drinking.
Do we look
bourbon.
like vampires anymore?
Well, but then let me ask you this. I've always had a thought when they reimagine a show and they introduce, quote unquote, a younger cast, that would hurt my feelings. How would you guys feel about that?
You know, I actually, look, I think every generation nowadays gets their like reboot of whatever it is that was popular X amount of years ago. And, you know, I actually wouldn't mind seeing like a Gen Z Stefan come in.
I know, I just want to see.
He's like TikToking and like, you know, vamping and,
You mean like Paul Wesley?
Yeah, exactly.
I would love to see who was cast as Stefan. I just want to see the hair.
Yeah, exactly.
One thing that may lead to the very successful business the two of you enjoy, on Vampire Diaries, you guys shared a beverage now and again. A friend of mine always references it as the amber liquid, but there wasn't really booze in those cups, were there?
You know,
we wish.
Yeah, we wish. Although, yeah, exactly. Towards the latter end of the seasons, perhaps maybe there was a swap or two. But no, I mean, it's funny, Ian and I were just talking about it. We were drinking tea on the show. It's like black tea. And season one, we both were drinking so much of it that we were
couldn't
shaking.
figure out why we thought we
were just nervous from season one jitters, but it was actually the caffeine because the boys drank so much bourbon on.
We were drinking about 600 milligrams of caffeine a day. We couldn't figure out, why can't I sleep? Why do I have so much anxious energy? And it's because of, you know, these brothers incessantly, particularly Damon, incessantly could drink bourbon. He was such a lush. 7 in the morning, Damon sipping bourbon, you know, hence the reason we have this amazing company now that is bourbon.
Speaking of which, Brothers Bond, extraordinarily successful. Congratulations to you both.
Thank you.
As business people, this is the part I'm really interested in because you know there's a lot of people, George Clooney first amongst them, have had success in the spirits business. What's the distinction? You do a great episode of a show or you finish a part on set, you know, it's completed, you have a feeling about it. What's it like to hold one of these bottles in your hand or to be associated with something like this that's a product?
I mean, I was just saying, this is our baby, right? Yeah. We are beyond proud and humbled by the success of it, and to actually be launching Bourbon Heritage Month with you, Sam, right now.
And real quick, I'll just say, you know, very quickly, there's so many of these brands, you know, that people are throwing out left and right. And for us, this was 10 years in the making. And everything that you see, whether it's the bottle or the label or the name or the mash bill, you know, every single thing was created by Ian and myself and our team. And that's something that I think distinguishes us from the other brands. They just slap, no one in particular, but there's a lot of brands out there where, you know, you slap your name on it and sell a product that you never even had any hand in creating. And
also too, uncompromising quality. Yeah, like that was, for us, that was it, you know. Yeah. And we work so well together because we know each other. We're like
we're like brothers.
Indeed you are. We're going to tell folks, it's great to see the two of you. There's a virtual toast with Ian and Paul tonight at 5 p.m. It's on the the Brothers Bond Bourbon Instagram page. Of course, the spirit available everywhere. They sell this stuff, and brothersbondbourbon.com is the website. Good to see the fellows. And, you know, George Clooney is the one that comes to mind. These can be extraordinary economic engines for folks as well. Go back to you guys.